Hey guys, and welcome back for another short flow. Today's session is a full body mobility session. All you're going to need is a PVC pipe or strap for some pass-throughs. Other than that, just find yourself a space on the floor, grab a yoga mat if you have one, and come and join me in Tadasana. Grab a hold of your strap, take it in one hand, wrap one hand on one end and then wrap the hand around the other end, and you're looking for quite a wide grip to begin with. We're just simply going to inhale as we lift the strap up and over, exhale as you tap behind, so it taps behind your back and in front. If you find that this is too easy, you can simply just take another hook around with the strap and then just narrow that grip slightly. So we're just going to do 10 of these in total or so. If you find that now we're coming up to halfway, that your shoulder rotation's becoming a bit easier, maybe you challenge yourself a bit more by just taking an inch or so shorter on that grip or narrowing the grip and coming along that strap a bit more so that you've got a narrow grip as you go up and over. So I'm going to do 3 more. Last one. And then you can just remove your hands from that strap, place it to one side and come back to center. So we're going to take the arms out wide and you're going to wrap the arms around the body as you twist to look behind. We're just going to take 5 or 6 rotations on each side. Again, inhaling as we come through that midline and lifting and lengthening. Last one each side. And then come back to center. Inhale as you reach all the way up, extended Tadasana. Take a little bend in the knees, and as you exhale, hinge at the hips, drawing your belly over your thighs, crown of the head towards the floor. And you can just take opposite hand to opposite elbow for a ragdoll variation of a forward fold. You can swing from side to side, you can bounce up and down. Just take 5 deep breaths. With every exhale, see if you can just lengthen a little bit further or fold a little bit deeper. 2 more deep breaths all the way in. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. Place the hands on the floor and just heel toe your feet out to the edges of your mat. Find your squat stance. Inhale as you come all the way up, extended Tadasana, palms together at the top, and as you exhale, come all the way down into your garland pose. So with your squat, think about having a nice upright torso and you're lifted in the chest. So if that means your squat's here and your heels are lifted, that's fine. I'd much rather that than you be down with your heels on the floor and kind of hunched over. So think about getting that nice upright torso, a nice long lengthy spine, and you can just take a few pulses in the bottom there. And then we're going to take the left hand to the floor. Inhale as you lift and twist with the right up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release, and then switch sides. Inhale to lift and twist with the left towards the other side. Exhale, release. Place the hands on the floor, heel toe the feet back underneath, and you're going to step the feet all the way back to your down facing dog position. So spread the fingers with your hands, grip the mat through your fingertips, press down through the knuckles, push the head through the arms, stretch through the spine and pull those shoulder blades apart. Just gently start to pedal the feet, alternating from side to side, easing those heels towards the floor, opening up your calves, your hips, your hamstrings. And then when you're ready, you're going to inhale as you step the right foot outside of the right hand. You can keep the right knee, the back knee lifted, or take it down to the floor, and then you're just going to let your hips sink down towards the ground, opening up, pushing that knee out to the side. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, and then with that hand, you're going to inhale as you lift and twist, reaching up tall towards the ceiling, and then exhale as you tap that elbow to the floor. Inhale to come back up, find that lizard lunge position. You can even come straight down to your elbows as well, if mobility allows. Take another deep breath all the way in. Exhale. One more deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly take the hands back underneath the shoulders. Step back to down facing dog and just take 3 deep breaths, either just pedaling or you can pulse through the shoulders, whatever your body needs. And then when you're ready, we're going to repeat that on the other side. So inhale as you step the left foot outside of the left hand, keeping that back knee lifted or dropping it to the floor, yogi's choice. Take a nice deep breath in, shoot the heart forwards. Keep looking forwards. The temptation with lizard lunge is to look down towards the ground. You can then use your left hand to press the left knee away. Just open that hip a little bit more. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, release the hand, let the hips drop towards the floor a bit deeper. And then inhale as you lift and twist with that left hand up towards the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, tap that elbow to the floor. And then replace the hand. You can either stay on your hands for a couple of breaths, or you can come down to that forearm position, yogi's choice, and just take 2 more deep breaths here. Breathing all the way in, exhaling all the way out. Exhale again, and then replace the hands back underneath the shoulders. Step back to your down facing dog position, pedal out the feet, and then just walk the feet all the way in towards the hands, coming back into that Uttanasana forward fold position. You can take ragdoll if you wish for a few deep breaths. And then inhale as you come all the way up, extended Tadasana. Exhale, release the hands. We're going to take a big step back now and come sideways on our mat for a wide leg forward fold. So go as far as you feel comfortable. Long edges of your feet should be in line, parallel to the short edges of your mat. You're going to inhale as you lift your hands up. Exhale, reach behind. Interlace the fingers together and clasp the hands, and pull the hands back and down as you inhale, opening up your chest. As you exhale, you're going to hinge at the hips and come all the way down into a wide leg forward fold with a reverse arm stretch. Take 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale, release the hands. You're going to walk the hands over to the left foot now. As you come down, lower yourself over that left foot. You can lift the heel, or you can try and keep yourself low with the heel on the floor. You might just need to work on your ankle mobility. Mine's pretty shocking, so I'm going to lift the heel. We're coming into a Cossack stretch, or Cossack lunge, squat even, and just bring your body weight over that left leg. As you look towards the right, reach with your nose towards your toes, and maybe even take your hand over to that right toe. See if you can push, over to the right. So push down on the outside edge of that right foot and feel that stretch. Just go as far as you feel comfortable, and then we're going to walk the hands all the way over to the right. Come back to that Cossack squat on the other side, and again, reach for the left with the left hand, nose towards toes. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale, and then walk the hands all the way over to the left again, and then we're going to come into a low lunge. So drop the back knee to the floor, reach the heart forwards, make sure this knee is stacked above the ankle on the front leg, and just think about sending the hips forwards and the chest forwards as you just open up the groin area. Take a nice deep breath all the way in, exhale. 1 more deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then we're going to swivel around, coming back into that ninja or Cossack squat. And we're going to do the same again. So we're going to walk the hands so reach with the fingers and the nose towards the toes on the right. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. And then inhale as you come all the way up. Come over to the other side, so you're squatting over your right leg now, pressing down with that foot on the left and reaching with your nose towards your toes. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then walk the hands all the way around to the left. So you're probably facing away from me now. We're coming into that lunge position. So drop the left knee to the floor, right leg should be underneath you. Make sure that knee is stacked above the ankle, not tracking too far forwards. Reach the heart forwards, open up that left hip flexor. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. 2 more breaths, just like that. Exhale. 1 more deep breath. Exhale again, and then inhale as you lift the knees, twist the feet, come back into your wide leg forward fold. Inhale as you lift all the way up, exhale as you come all the way down into that wide leg forward fold. You can place your hands on the floor and press into the mat so you're pulling the crown of your head down towards the floor. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale, 1 more deep breath all the way in. Exhale, and then walk the hands all the way back to the front of the mat. Step back to down facing dog and just pedal out the feet. We're going to come into pigeon pose. So from here, we're going to take the right leg up and back, 3-leg down facing dog. Bend at the knee and just enjoy a little hip twist. So play with that stretch in the hips, sending the leg over to the left just slightly, maybe wiggling it around. And then when you're ready, exhale as you swing that leg through, bringing the knee through to the front corner of the mat at a 45-degree angle and sliding the left leg back. So here, you need to have a nice level hip position. So if that means you're a little bit higher, that's much better. You can support yourself with a block or cushion underneath that sit bone. If you can, just slide back and you want to connect your right bum or sit bone to the floor and your left hip bone to your heel. Take a nice deep breath in as you press the ground away. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. And then as you exhale, melt forwards over that front leg. And just take 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then inhale as you come all the way up. Hands under shoulders, tuck the toes, step back to down facing dog. And we're going to do the same on the other side, but we're going to take a body flow in the middle. So we're going to inhale as we press through the hands, extend through the spine. Exhale, push the heels towards the floor. And then as we inhale, we're going to roll forwards, drop the hips, look up, come to cobra. Take a nice deep breath in, maybe just circle the hips in a figure of 8. And then exhale as you tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. From here, we're going to take the left leg high to the sky now and repeat that on the other side. So bend at the knee, open up the hip, play with that hip twist, limber the pose, and then when you're ready, swing that leg through as you exhale and come into pigeon. So we're taking the left knee now to the front corner of the mat, sliding the right leg back, finding that nice level hip position. So sit bone to the floor, hip bone to the heel, or use your block or cushion if you need to underneath that sit bone. Take a nice deep breath in as you press the floor away. Feel that stretch in that right hip flexor this time. And as you exhale, melt forwards over that left leg and take 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then inhale as you come all the way up, hands under shoulders, step back to down facing dog. Pedal out the feet, and then we're just going to drop to the knees and come into an extended child's pose with prayer hands. So taking the elbows to the floor, place the palms together, walk the elbows forwards, and then pull the head through that space between your arms as you pull the hips back towards the heels. You should feel a stretch across the top of your shoulder, underneath your shoulders and across the upper back, maybe even down into your triceps. Take 3 deep breaths. Exhale. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale again. And then inhale as you come all the way up onto your hands and knees. Sit back into a seated position. We're going to come into half Lord of the Fishes. So option one, you can keep your legs extended, or you can tuck the underneath leg underneath. The first leg we're going to do is the left, so taking the left foot over and placing it on the outside of the right knee. The right leg can stay extended, or you can tuck it around. Just make sure both sit bones are on the floor. From here, think about lifting and lengthening and then twisting your stomach towards that inner thigh. With your right hand, hook around the elbow. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale as you look over the shoulder. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. One more deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then inhale as you come all the way back to center. Unravel the legs and we're going to switch sides. So this time you take the right foot over and place it on the outside of the left knee. You can keep the left leg extended or you can tuck it around. Just make sure that your sit bones are connected to the floor again. From here, you're going to take the left arm now around that right knee, bringing the chest in towards the thigh. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale to look over the right shoulder. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. One more deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then unravel yourself. From here, we're going to come into a wide leg seated position. So make sure that your sit bones are connected to the floor. Pull the fleshy bits of your bum out from underneath you. And we're just taking flexing the feet back towards us. From here, we're going to take ourselves over to the left, inhaling to lift and lengthen and coming over the left leg, bringing the nose towards the knee or the chest towards the thigh, nose towards the knees. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. And then inhale as you swirl the body over to the right. Lift and lengthen. Exhale to fold over that right leg. We're going to do this 5 times on each side. So inhale as you move to one side, find that lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to swirl over to the right again. Exhale, fold. 2 more times on each side. Just move with your own breath in your own time. And then this time, for the 5th time, we're going to walk our hands all the way over to the left. Take the right leg in towards, so the right sole of the foot in towards the inner left thigh. Square the body off to that left leg. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale to fold over that leg. And just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to come all the way up, and then we're going to switch sides. So right leg extends, left sole of the foot comes in towards the inner right thigh, half head to knee pose. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale to fold. And again, just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale as you come all the way back up. We're going to swivel back around on our mats and come onto our backs, bringing our knees in towards our chest and hugging them with both arms. And then we're just going to finish with a few window wipers. So toes to the floor, keep the heels lifted, take the hands out to the side in a T-shaped position, palms facing down, and then just drop the knees from side to side for about 5 rotations each side. This is a lovely one to just unravel the spine. Release any tension in your lower back. Last one each side. And then just gently bring the knees back in toward the chest again. Hug them with both hands. Rock from side to side, massage that lower back. And then whenever you're ready, roll over onto the right side of your body and gently come to seated. And just join me in the center of your mat for one final deep inhale as we lift our hands up above our heads, palms together. As we exhale to the forehead, kind thoughts. To the lips, kind words. To the heart, kind feelings. Namaste.